Hey folks, up here on top of this awesome 5.4 Plus, I just led Roddy, my belayer down there, just gave me a great belay. Got up here, established my anchor, put Roddy on belay with the direct belay, using a grigri as my belay tool. Started belaying Roddy up, and somewhere about 30 feet off the ground, he started looking kind of shaky, and then he just fell off and like, too hard, huh buddy? And he was unable to do the crux move at 5.4 Plus. It was a little much for him. However, we're in the beginning of a multi-pitch route, and it's very much our intention to continue our upward progress for today. And really, we're talking about a 6 or 8 foot section that he's having challenges with. So I need to figure out a way to haul him, to help him through those crux moves, and I'm going to use mechanical advantage to do that. So today we're going to look at building a 3-to-1 mechanical advantage system, and if that's not quite enough oomph, we're going to convert that into a 6-to-1. So first thing I'm going to do is I want to be hands-free so I can work here, is I'm just going to tie an oh no knot behind my grigri. Remember, the grigri is not a hands-free tool. They move when you least expect it. I put that oh no knot, now I can go hands-free, don't even have to think about it. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a friction hitch down on the load strand of the climbing rope. I'm an auto blocker, I'm going to use that, and in fact, in this case, I'm going to use a technique called the West Coast whip. Perfect, awesome. So now, I've got a friction hitch that bites down on the load strand. At this juncture, I'm going to take the brake strand of the grigri, and I'm going to bring it down and I'm going to redirect it through that auto block. Got my hand back on the brake, I might as well go ahead and take this oh no knot back out of the picture. And let's take a look at the physics of what's happening here. Below my auto block, I have a single strand of rope moving. Above my auto block, I have 1, 2, 3 strands of rope moving. So if I compress 3 feet of rope here in the middle, Roddy's going to move 1 foot. If Roddy weighs 200 pounds, theoretically, I'm going to be pulling on 66.6666666666 pounds. Now, I do say theoretical because I'm picking up some friction in the system here. I'm picking up friction from the rope making a tight bend through this carabiner, the rope bending through my grigri, and whatever friction is created by the rope rubbing against the 5.4 Plus on the rock down below me somewhere. Okay, so I'm ready to haul my partner through this, through this crux. I want to get myself in a good body position, and I'm going to start yarding on this. Ugh, man, he's a big boy. Ugh. Eventually, I'm going to run out of what's called fetch, which is when this carabiner starts to come close to the grigri, or the ergonomics get in such a position that it's just not very comfortable to pull anymore. At that juncture, no big deal. All I need to do is reset. And to reset, I'm just simply going to grab this auto block, and I'm going to slide it downhill, and I'm going to get as far away from me as I can down the cliff. Then I'm going to continue my haul. Now let's say that Roddy is heavier than I thought, and or the rope is picking up more friction than I realized rubbing against the rock. I'm pulling with this 3-to-1 and I just feel like I'm going to throw a disc in my back. The next option is to up the level of mechanical advantage I'm using. And there's numerous different ways to do that. But from here, I think the simple conversion is to convert from a 3-to-1 to a 6-to-1. So just bear with me for a second. I'll build the mechanics of this and then we'll process it intellectually together. I'm going to tie another friction hitch on the last strand of my 3-to-1. Awesome. In this case, I used a clem heist. I've got a dynamo and runner on there. They just bite really well that way. Awesome. Then I'm going to take a carabiner. I'm going to clip it through the back loop of that clem heist. Now, I need a fixed point in the system that I'm not currently using. And as I turn around and look back at my holistic system, the strand of rope that I'm not using at the moment is actually the backside of my clove hitch. So I can grab the backside of my clove hitch, bring it down, clip it through that carabiner and redirect it. Now, effectively, what I've done is I've stacked a 2-to-1 on top of my 3-to-1. So remember, if I just pulled right here, that's my 3-to-1. However, in fact, I'm pulling on that 3-to-1 with a 2-to-1. 1, 2 to 1. So what we have here is a 3-to-1 being pulled on with a 2-to-1, which is a multiplier. So in reality, this is a 6-to-1. I move 6 feet of rope. How far is he going to move? 1 foot. Pretty inefficient on that level. However, if he weighs 200 pounds, hypothetically, I'm only moving 33.333333 pounds. Much kinder on my body. Awesome. Now I can start my haul. And again, eventually the ergonomics are going to get so uncomfortable they don't have fetch. I can just reset. Can move this friction hitch back downhill. Continue my haul.